How's it going, Fitscope? David Pisanic back at it with you with a 45-minute advanced cycle class. We're going to go ahead and get started by adding some resistance to our wheel. If you've ridden with me before, we know we start with our resistance all the way off, and then we start to add some on until we feel the wheel catch beneath our feet. We've got 2 tracks to warm us up. The first one's in the saddle, second one is out of the saddle. We're going to find our RPMs at 108 right here. So I'm going to be throwing out some numbers at you guys. 108 is just the speed of your legs down below. If you do not have a bike that tracks your RPMs, you're looking to hit the beat of the music right here. So take the hands to the corners of the handlebars. Start to dig through the heels and start to hear the rhythm right here. Good. So as we ride and as we warm up, our only goal is just to build some heat in our body. Let's sit up a little taller, take our shoulders up, roll them down, start to engage our shoulder blades behind us, opening up our chest. From here, we zip up our abs like a zipper. I want your abs to work just as hard as your legs today. Let's take the hands back to the corners and just ride. So you start to breathe a little deeper. You're right at that 108 RPMs. And we're ready to pick up the pace. Take a big inhale. Big exhale. We're going to go above the beat for 15 seconds. I'll count you in. Here's your 15-second push in 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick it up. Let's go. Good. So you get a little lower. Eye gaze forward. Breathe a little deeper. Nice. You've got 8 counts left right here. It's 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2. Come back to 108. Good. So right on the rhythm. We're going to finish this first track in the saddle, a little heavier resistance. So reach down, add something until you feel a difference, but you can still hold 108. Good. We're going to finish the last 30 seconds of this track with a push. Big inhale. Again, we go above the beats. 110 or greater, something faster in 4, 3, 2. Pick it up. Let's go. Good. So this is where we get a little sweaty. We get a little in our head. We make sure we keep the shoulders down. Less than 10 seconds. Keep holding. Last 3, 2, 1. Slow your legs down into the 60s. It's going to be 63, 64 RPMs or just on that beat. It's hit, 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 hit. Right here, we're going to get a little heavier with our resistance. So reach down, give me something more. Let it feel like a hill, but definitely not your heaviest hill of the day. Good. Hands come to third position. Before we rise up, we check in with the long spine. From our shoulders to our tailbone, no rounding. Rise up, hup. Good. So we take us side to side. Send your hips back. Less popping up and down. Good. So a good rule of thumb is to check in with your hip bones. You want them to come to the corners of the handlebars as you ride. We're going to have shorter intervals here. Give me 15 seconds above the beat. It's 4, 3, 2. Can you hit the 70s? Here we go. So I like to stabilize with my pushes out of the saddle. That's extra credit. We're coming back to the rhythm in 3, 2, 1. Go. Hit, 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 hit. Yep. Your intervals get closer together. Again, 15 seconds this round. Can you hit 75 or greater? Just a little faster. Go now. Hop. There we go. So your booty is just over the seats. Last 4, 3, 2. Little longer recovery. Just climb. After your intervals, your goal should be to come back to your breath. So breathe a little deeper here. Exhale a little longer. Yep. We're gonna do that again. 2 intervals close together. 75 to 85 on your speed. Give me 4, 3, 2, 15 seconds, go. There we go. Woo. So there's gonna be points where you get in your head about being uncomfortable. Find the rhythm in 3, 2, 1. You have to stick with it at those times. Rather than giving yourself the space to give up, we tell ourselves, yes, we can. We're gonna get stronger on the other side. You push again with me in 3, 2, 1, go. 15 seconds. Yes, you can. So you don't need a death grip on the handlebars. Send all the weight back. 3, 2, 1, it's rhythm. 63, 64 RPMs. So we make sure we're still digging through our heels. I'm gonna let you just ride right here. 30 seconds, settle into it. All right, in just a moment, you're finishing your warm-up with a 30-second interval, again above the beats. Hold, hold. Here's your push. 75 to 85 in 4, 3, 2, push now. Good, get a little lower. Breathe a little heavier, that's halfway. Yep. We're gonna hit the saddle and find the rhythm in 4, 3, 2, saddle down, 63, 64. Start to pull the knees into the chest. Reconnect with your breath. Let the heart rate lower. All right, we're gonna take our resistance down somewhere between our warm-up from the first track and this hill right here. So something a little lighter, but definitely heavier than our first track. Your new pace is 76, and our intervals get longer. Your warm-up is officially over. Take a second here. Great time for water, great time to towel off.
Just you in the grotto with nothing but your nights on. Keep the fucking lights on.
Nice. Find that 75 again, 76. Now this one will be mainly out of the saddle. I'm gonna call this a jog standing. Hands at third again. Rising up, it's 4, 3, 2, rise up, go up. Good. Your intervals here are 45 seconds. The first 30 seconds of your interval, we're gonna add resistance. The last 15, you keep the resistance and add more speed. Yeah. So we're gonna stay on the beat. Big inhale. We'll hear it building up right here. So I want you to imagine how heavy you can go at this pace. It definitely should be hard to hold. Good. Take a second here. Set your intention to go heavy. We're gonna reach down, add your resistance in. 4, 3, 2, add it on here. Hup. Yes. The knees pull into the chest. In 15 seconds, we'll speed up. Yep. Now, you're at 76. Can you hit 80 for 15? 4, 3, 2, little push above the beat. Yeah. When I count you out, we're gonna hit the saddle. 76, 4, 3, 2, saddle down, take that resistance off. Hold. Recover. So our recoveries in between our intervals are just as important as our intervals themselves. If we don't recover properly between intervals between classes, we're not going to get stronger. Good, hands at third, rise up, let's go. Now this next interval, we're gonna take it twice as long.
All these other girls keep
Not twice as long, 1 minute, 15 seconds longer, there we go. The first 30. Same thing with just resistance. The last 30, you add speed on top of the resistance. Big inhale, get set. Your core gets a little tighter. You get a little lower. Here's your resistance. 30 seconds, give me 4, 3, 2, hold it. Go. Woo! So maybe as one knee pushes down, the opposite knee pulls into the chest. Now in 15, we add the speed. We do not touch the resistance. Again, this time I'm asking for just a little push into the 80s in 4, 3, 2, 30 seconds, go now. Breathe deeper. Breathe quicker. Yes, you're uncomfortable. You're getting stronger on the other side. 15 seconds. Yeah. We're gonna meet in the saddle, get nice and light. In 4, 3, 2, let it go. Nice job. All right. Resistance comes down. We're gonna reset back to the beginning of class. So take your resistance all the way off. Take a second here. Reset, shake out whatever you need to shake out. I like to take a couple twists. You're gonna add the resistance back on. So start to turn. All of our bikes may be calibrated slightly differently. I want you to turn until you feel the wheel beneath your feet. We're gonna take our rhythm below the beat for a second. So meet me in the 80s, maybe even the 90s. You're still catching your breath after that long interval. So, in the saddle, there's a few hand positions. When you're seated, you can have your hands in the center right here for position 1. Or you can take it to position 2. My favorite is 2 because I can relax my elbows by the sides and they won't restrict my breathing. Yep. You breathe deeper. You should be a little bit more in control of your breath right here. We're gonna speed up just into the 90s. Now the rhythm of this one is 110 RPMs. We're gonna find it and hold it there. In 4, 3, 2, speed up. All right. So it may not feel super challenging. We warmed up at 108 RPMs. This is just 2 above that. Not much difference. The difference that we're gonna add on is resistance. Give me a little turn right here. Go for 15 seconds. Let it feel stickier and heavier. You have to fight to hold 110. We're gonna take the resistance off and speed up past 110, 115 or greater. 3, 2, 1, 15 seconds. Take it off, go faster. There we go. So for these faster paces in the saddle, some things that I see quite commonly is bouncing in the saddle. We want to avoid that by tightening our core and making sure we have enough resistance added on. Nice. We're gonna come back to 110 together in 4, 3, 2, 110. Just hold the beat. So typically when we come off of an interval, you're gonna feel the sweat start to pour a little bit more right there. That's the point in the ride where you want to be appreciative for what your body's giving you and how hard it's working, rather than beating yourself up over, I can't go that fast, I can't go that heavy. All right, resistance adds on again. Let it feel a little heavier. 15 seconds on in 4, 3, 2, add it. Nice, hold steady with the beat. Keep the bottom of your foot parallel to the ground. Wiggle your toes if you need to. We take the resistance off, stay on the beat in 4, 3, 2, take it off. All right, we're going faster again. Last time I asked for 115. Can you try to hit 120 in 4, 3, 2, speed up, go. There we go. No bouncing. Breathe a little deeper. 110 again. In 3, 2, 1, 10. So make sure you feel that wheel. I just added a little touch because I was feeling a little stronger right here. You're always welcome to be above what I'm asking for or below in this class. So just listen to your body. The last 15 seconds, I want you heavy as possible. 3, 2, 1, add it on, go. Hold 110. You got this. I'll count you out. It's coming down. Last 4, 3, 2, now let it go. So I want it definitely a little bit heavier than where we started. You might be in a good space with your resistance where it is right here. I'm gonna take that back. I changed my playlist last minute. This is a heavy hill. So we're gonna actually go heavier than we have just yet. Find the RPMs at 50. Reach down, get heavy, heavy, heavy. So remember our second song of class, our warm-up hill. This is slower than that, so we can handle a lot of resistance. It's hit, 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 hit. Make sure you have something that you can push your legs against, body weight against. Hands at third, rise up. In 3, 2, 1, rise up, go. Hook. Yep. So I'm going to introduce just a little bit of choreography. We're going to take it back for a 2 count and up for a 2 count, keeping our side to side together. Give me 4, 3, 2 back, 2 up. It's back, 2, up, 2, back, 2, up, 2. So your booty is hitting the back 2 corners of the seat than the front 2. Yep. We're gonna take it back and stay low. In 4, 3, 2, back and low. So lower than we've been. Back flatter than it's been. Abs working is just as hard as the legs. We're gonna stay down and low. You start to feel engagement in your glutes. Now you're gonna push past the beat for a 16 count in 4, 3, 2, right here. Go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, halfway, last 8. 4, 3, 2, find the rhythm. Hup. Good. Now 2 back, 2 up. Give me 4, 3, 2, take it back. Hup. There we go. So when you go side to side and you take this 2 back, 2 up, your abs are so engaged that you start to feel this in your obliques. Back and low again. In 3, 2, 1, back and low. Hup. There we go. So I like to wiggle my shoulders away from my ears. Bring attention to my glutes and my heels. We're gonna stay low and push again. 16 counts in the 60s. It's 4, 3, 2, push here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, halfway, last 8. Yep. Give me 4, 3, 2, find the rhythm. We're gonna push again. Quicker than you think. Here it is. In 4, 3, 2, push above the beat. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, halfway, last 8. Give me 4, 3, 2, find the rhythm. Hup. Yes. Travel backs. 2 back, 2 up. 3, 2, 1. Let your shoulders open up. Yep. There we go. One last time, we're gonna hold it back and low. In 4, 3, 2, back and low. Stay low. Hup.
I popped 1, half a 2, half a 3, half a 4.
Yep. Yeah, one last push. This time 32 counts. It's twice as long as our other ones. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, push here. Let's go for 1. Good. Quarter of the way. Halfway. Keep it up. Hup. Last 8. Give me 4, 3, 2, saddle down. Nice. All right. This is where we're going to take it a little bit lighter right here. So come back to your warm-up resistance. So turn everything back off. Load it back up. Feel the wheel catch. This is maybe a 3 out of 10 for difficulty of resistance. From here, let's bump it up to a 4 or a 5. Your pace is 80. Now, I'm gonna have you out of the saddle for a while at 80 RPMs. That speed out of the saddle is no joke. But that's gonna build us up to some tracks later in class as well, where we're gonna work a little faster. So find your 80. Make sure the resistance will support your body weight, because we're gonna take our hands to third. We'll rise straight up, holding 80 in 4, 3, 2. Rise up, go. Hup. Hear the beat, 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 beat. Hit, 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 hit. Yep. Good. So, a little more choreography, and this is completely optional. It's just a little distraction. Your chest is holding 80 here. We can tap back with me in 3, 2, 1. Go back, up, ha, ha, back, up. Yes, 8 more. It's 8, 7, 6, 5. Give me 4, 3, 2. Ride smooth at 80. Yep. Here's your extra credit. We're gonna push fast out of the saddle before we sit down. Give me in the 90s. In 4, 3, 2. 15 seconds. Quick. Here we go. Yes. We're gonna saddle down at 80. 4, 3, 2. Give me 80. Sit down. Reset. We're gonna do that one more time. Those tap backs, extra credit if they distract you, if they throw you off from holding 80 out of the saddle, take them out. Hands to third. Rising up in 4, 3, 2. Take it up, go. Hup. Yeah. Now this round, can you give me a little extra resistance, little nudge? We're going again. 16 tap backs. Now this time after those, we're gonna go straight into the 90s. Tap it back in 4, 3, 2. Take it back, go back, up, ha, 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 ha. Yeah. Eight more. 8, 7, 6, 5. Give me 4, 3, 2. Push into the 90s. Go. 90s for 30 seconds. Twice as long. Woo. Nice. In 15, we're going to stay up at 80. Keep it quick. Here's the beat in 4, 3, 2. Find 90, 80. There we go. Yeah. So your trick out of the saddle right now is to catch your breath at 80. This is no joke just to hold this. Focus on the breath. Keep a tight upper torso. Yeah. Give me 15 seconds, then we'll saddle down. Hold steady. 4, 3, 2. Keep 80 in the saddle. Yeah. So you've officially made it over the halfway part of class. We got about 20 minutes left, including a cool down. So it's gonna be downhill from here. Before we go downhill though, we're gonna hit one big hill. Let's go heavier from there. Your speed, little slower, 62, 63. Stay in the saddle for a second. I want you to stretch out your legs out of the saddle, hands at third. 3, 2, 1, rise up. Hup. Just a nice side to side. We push our heels down towards the earth and let our calves stretch out a little bit right here. Now, to start this one, you can be on the lighter side of a hill just so you can catch your breath. Here's what I'm gonna ask for. We're gonna hit the saddle a few times in this track, and I just want you to push your heart out. Give yourself 100% of an effort. Keep this side to side. We're gonna try a couple quicker travel backs in this track. 2 back, 2 up. 3, 2, 1. Take it back, back, up. Yeah. Keep your side to side.
If I stay here, would you come back? If I stay cool, would you be mad? Would you want
You're
me?
just gonna ride in 3, 2, 1. Just ride. Yeah. So I want you to get ready. We're gonna push 100% in the saddle. You're gonna take your hands to second position as fast as you can go with this heavy resistance. 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Push right here. Should be really heavy. If you can track your RPMs and you're going above 90 RPMs, do me a favor and add some resistance. Whew. That's halfway. We'll take a nice recovery out of the saddle. You have to breathe a little bit deeper. 4, 3, 2, hands in third position, rise up. All right, it's 100% appropriate to take a little resistance off. Your focus again is your breath. Just hold here.
All I can think about is coming over, coming over. All I can think about is coming over.
We got this. We'll go quick travel backs. 2 back, 2 up in 4, 3, 2 back, 2 up right here. Back, up, back, up.
Isn't it strange? This Isn't it strange? Isn't it strange?
Nice, side to side in 3, 2, 1, side to side. Hold. Get ready to attack in the saddle again. We'll take 30 seconds down as fast as we can go. In 4, 3, 2, you got this. Come on. Hup. Yeah. This should be 100% effort. Final feet, 15 seconds. Keep pushing. Yeah.
Isn't it strange? This Isn't it strange?
Good. We're gonna rise up and climb. 3, 2, 1, third position. Back to your breath. Just let the adrenaline rush over you from that push. Please know that anytime I'm gonna give you guys a big push, I will give you a recovery afterwards. So you have permission to go all out and challenge yourself. See where you can go. There we go. Huh. Yeah. We're gonna meet in the saddle in 4, 3, 2, saddle down. Good, let's get lighter. Find a resistance, again, close to our warm-up. We're gonna go really, really fast. So take the resistance all the way off. Add some back on until the wheel catches. For me on this bike, I've got a Schwinn bike. It's gonna take me a few turns on this resistance. Even from Schwinn bike to Schwinn bike, they're all a little different, all calibrated slightly different. So just feel the wheel catch and then give it another little nudge. Good, so you're gonna meet me in the 90s and just breathe right here. So this is gonna be pretty fast for us. Our goal is gonna be to hit 122 RPMs in this track. That's really fast. So if you can't get there, don't get in your head about it, especially if you're just starting out. This is where you go as fast as you can and be grateful for what your body gives you. All right, so I'm gonna count you in. We're gonna hit triple digits, 100 or above in 4, 3, 2, now, 100 or above. You're still below the beat, but you're fairly quick. If you don't if you're not able to track your RPMs, think that warm-up pace from our very first track. All right. We're gonna get a little quicker in just a minute. We're gonna go straight from this 100 to 110 to our rhythm of 122. Your goal is to hold that or get as close to it as possible in 4, 3, 2, speed up, let's go. Hup. Good. Challenge your endurance with a faster pace. Remember what I said about bouncing? Core is key. Now let's lean a little bit more forward. Make sure the elbows do not restrict our breathing. Yep. We're gonna keep it simple here together. You're gonna stay on the rhythm. Try to give me something on the resistance. A nudge or more in 4, 3, 2, add it on. Yeah. Maybe your legs naturally slow down just a hair. Don't get in your head about it. Keep it up. All right, resistance comes off. 3, 2, 1, keep your pace, 122. There we go. Hold here, hold here. Now we're gonna take it back, 100 to 110. 3, 2, 1, sit up tall. Give it a second, shake it out. Catch your breath for just a moment. We're gonna go right back into this. At least 30 seconds here, 122. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go faster. There we are. 30 seconds, and then we'll recover again, just a short recovery. Last 15. Yeah. We'll slow down in 3, 2, 1, slow down, 80s, maybe 90s for just a second. 100 to 110, right here, come on. All right, you got a little over a minute right here. We're gonna try to hit that 122 and hold steady in 4, 3, 2, let's go, 122. You got this. So, being in the saddle for this long, you will get uncomfortable. Just your booty sitting here. Just know the more that you ride, the better that gets. It's always gonna be just a little bit uncomfortable. All right. Push past that voice in your head that says, no, this is uncomfortable, I wanna stop. And find the one that says, I've got this. I've already started this workout, so why the heck not put the effort in? 15 seconds right here. We're gonna catch our breath, grab some water. In 3, 2, 1, let it go. Nice. Sit up tall. I like to wiggle my booty just a little bit. From being in the saddle that long, not the most comfortable position. I'll get you out of the saddle in just a second. All right. We're gonna get a little heavier right here. Take a big inhale. Reach down. Towards the beginning of class, it was about our 4th or 5th track. I had you heavy. We're gonna go heavy again. I want this one to be the heaviest one yet, and I'm not gonna ask you to go heavier after this. So reach down. Your pace is in the 50s. It's right at 50, maybe even 51. Good. Hands at 3rd. Give me 3, 2, rise on, up, dig through the heels. So when I say dig through the heels at this slow pace at the beginning of this track, stretch out your calves. Imagine the heels going through the floorboards. Just a nice side to side. As your inhale gets a little longer, your exhale gets a little longer as well. So imagine fresh air coming to every part of your lungs, all the stale air coming out.
Hey girl. Let me see you work it out. Hey girl.
Nice. So we're going to practice in isolation. This is completely optional. We're going to hover our booty over the seat, just 1 inch. You're going to take the bounce out of your shoulders and a light grip at third. Now you're going to sit up nice and tall, shoulders will come over the hips. The key to this is quads and core. It's 4, 3, 2, 16 count. Let's hold. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Halfway. Last 8. Good. Give me 3, 2, 1. Right. Just know, we're going to try that again in a second. If you're just learning that, it's totally appropriate to put some weight in the seat. So if you want to, rather than hover, be light on your booty, you can do that. You can also have as much bounce as possible. The key is stabilization in the core. We're going to go again for 16 count in 4, 3, 2, isolation, hold. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Halfway. Last 8. Give me 4, 3, 2. Just ride. So I've been doing this a while. Don't get too discouraged if you're not as stable as I am. It's one of my favorite things to do is isolation. Hold here. Now, when you do the isolation, you're also trying to keep the beat with your legs down below. Give me 4, 3, 2. Let's hold. 1.
Come on, give it to me, baby, now.
Yeah,
Come on, give me some
halfway.
more. I said, give it to me, baby. Come on, give it to me, baby,
Give
now.
me 4,
Baby, come on,
3,
give me some more.
2. Just
Give it to
ride.
me, missionary dog style, cowgirl, little wild,
Yeah.
kiss nipple on the neck. Everything
All right, we're gonna challenge ourselves
yeah,
with one last isolation. Again, if that doesn't work, just right here, let it be heavy as hell. You gotta fight just to hold the beat. Last isolation, we're holding in 4, 3, 2, hold steady. So it's key, rather than pointing the toes down, foot flat, or dig through the heel. Halfway, right here, keep it up. Yep. Give me 4, 3, 2. I want you to just ride. Now that we've got this wheel moving, it wants to stay moving. I want you to check in. Can you handle any more resistance? Let's go. Yep. So that also gave us an opportunity just now to give our booty a little break, to maybe take control of our breath, warm up some of the bigger muscles in our legs before we get ready to take this home. So we've got this one track right here, meet me in the saddle, with that warm-up resistance. So again, all the way to the left, then feel the wheel catch by turning it back on. If you feel strong, get a little heavier than that. This track right here is gonna be our last big effort before we cool down and stretch out. I'm gonna have 2 opportunities for you to go fast as possible. I've already had you around 122. We're gonna take it slightly above that at 128. Good. Hands on the corners. Core tight. You're ready to sprint. You got 30 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. I'm going to end this one a little early, and I'm going to give you a 30-second one in just a moment. Give me 4, 3, 2, release. We're going to go again. This time we're going to hold longer. If you felt like that was too much resistance, take some off. Going fast as hell. 30 seconds, Fitscope. Go now. Pump. There we go. Make sure your legs are not going crazy. You can feel this wheel with the resistance. Give me 15 seconds. Yeah. Here we go. We're gonna let it go in 4, 3, 2. Slow down to the 60s. All right. Give me heavy. Think our last hill, but just below that resistance. Halftime on the beat. 64. You're gonna rise up and stretch out your legs. 3, 2, 1. Just ride. Hup. There we go. So another opportunity to catch your breath, but to add strength at the same time. This is heavy. All right, we're gonna meet in the saddle and slowly take the resistance back down. 3, 2, 1, come down. Take some off. Slowly coming back to that warm-up pace on the resistance right here. Your legs slowly speeding up, maybe 80s, maybe 90s. We've got one last big 30-second push. Whatever we have left, we leave on this bike right here. Take a big inhale. Get a little faster. Can you hit the triple digits for just a second? Hold 100 to 110. Here's your push. 4, 3, 2, go. 30 seconds. You breathe quicker, you get a little lower. Halfway, come on. Yeah. We're gonna let it go, but stay above 100 RPMs in 4, 3, 2, stay above 100, sit up. Keep your legs moving. We have a few minutes to cool down. We're gonna do an active recovery here as we cool down. You're still above 100. Keep your hands at second position.
Guess I need a brand new start. And I don't mind that.
Slowing down into the 90s.
You are aiming straight for
This is
my
below the
heart.
beat. We're gonna take it to a halftime. Heavier resistance, but still a light hill. Rise up and give me 50 RPMs.
Promise, yeah. You're a fucking liar.
Just push through the heels.
And I'ma shake you off like you're nothing. So I'm taking over.
So you're stretching out the back of the legs. Your core's still engaged and you haven't quit yet. This cool down is just as important as anything else that we do before we head on with our day, so stick with me. Alright, we're gonna saddle down, take the resistance back down. Not quite zero, but right above that. Sit up nice and tall. Shake out your arms. Good time to grab some water. We're gonna stretch right here. So inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Open up the front side body. Exhale. So as you inhale on this next one, we're gonna breathe through the back of our nose. Feels like a snore, not a sniff. As you exhale, don't be afraid to make some noise with it. So inhale up. Exhale, open up your front side. Good. Give me a couple shoulder circles right here. Up and back. So we did a lot of leaning forward today. We want to open up our front side body right here. Good. Let's take it forward. These circles can be big, they can be small, they can be slow, they can be fast. It's you listening to your body. Good. So I like to take a twist in the saddle, but before I do, make sure that your legs come to a stop. Maybe push one leg down, one leg up. Take one hand forward, one hand behind the seat. Give me a twist looking over the shoulder. Inhale to center. I want you to make sure your hips stay stable. We're going to twist opposite side. So maybe switch out your legs first, then exhale twist. Good. Take it back to center. Your hands come to third. We're going to stand up. Bring your right leg forward, left leg back. Push through the heels. Squeeze your quads. Feel the stretch in their hamstrings and your calves. Big inhale, send the hips forward, head back. Squeeze your booty for just a second. Exhale, look over one shoulder twist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, opposite shoulder twist. Good, come back to center. We're gonna switch out our legs. We're gonna take it back down into the saddle and shake it out. We're right here at the end. So take one big inhale here, one big exhale, let go of any tension that you may have. Great job today, Fitscope. Thanks for joining me for class. I'll see you guys again soon. Thank you.
I know I let you down tonight. So many sleepless nights.